All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of the Blue Collar Podcast. Though that is not the official name, we have not come up with one yet.
Blue Collar Prep.
Blue Collar Prep Podcast. I said it wasn't an official name, but anyway, welcome. So I'm Eric from Blue Collar Prep on Instagram, YouTube, all those social media platforms.
I'm his wife, Serena. I'm the little robot behind the scenes.
So she's the other half of Blue Collar behind the scenes. She's pretty much 75% of Blue Collar. But let's talk about a little bit what we're going to talk about on this podcast. It's going to be a little bit of everything. It's obviously going to be fashion forward because that's what we do. We love fashion.
You love fashion.
You love fashion too? Look at you.
I do. Well, he got me onto these Lucchese boots. But go ahead.
So we're going to talk about fashion. We're going to talk about lifestyle. Maybe we'll do some parenting discussions. Maybe some finance.
Maybe Nate will come on.
Nate will come on. Neither one of us know anything about finance, really, but it is something that interests me. So I would love to maybe do some chatting, and
Honestly,
maybe you
can I
guys
be
can
honest?
school
If you're
me.
talking about finance,
You're checking out.
I'm checking out because it's going to go right over my head. As much as like I know I'm supposed to care about like my bank accounts and stuff, like that's all you.
All right.
Let's keep it moving.
So anyway, we'll also talk about maybe some influencers that influence us that you guys should check out. Some new pieces I picked up for the week. Maybe some projects we're talking about. Maybe we'll talk about some partnerships and stuff and how that works for us. And kind of just a little bit about our lifestyle and how that works daily, weekly. And just kind of a place you guys can get to know us. We're also going to be taking questions. So we'll answer whatever questions we get throughout the week. We're going to answer them here on this podcast.
I see them too because I'm in the account. He gets so many DMs, comments, questions about things, and who has time to answer them all? So why not just do it here?
Yeah,
it's
like
easier.
Those people who want to know if I'm going to be starting an OnlyFans account, they might get the scoop here.
I don't get it. Like, what do they want to see? Oh, do they want to see your stuff?
I think they're looking for the goods. I think they're looking
How
for
do
the
you feel
goods.
about that?
I think they're going to be extremely disappointed.
Listen, I'm not going to pimp out my husband, but like I hear the amount of money you can make on OnlyFans.
I'll pimp you right the out.
No, but no.
Not your body.
They want to
like,
see you.
No, I got that. But I think if you started an OnlyFans account
for my feet,
for your feet,
for my feet.
Don't get me wrong. The rest of her is pretty.
Yeah, but not like,
but I'm not willing to share that. Yeah,
like abs.
No, she has some.
Like an average
she has some dope ass feet. And
I do have dope
and I know there's a lot of like
they're like perfectly like in a like they start the big toe and then it goes down. Like a lot of people have the second toe that's big. And it's to me it's weird. My toes go perfectly like in a little like.
She got dope feet.
Anyway.
I don't know where we're going with this.
So let's go back.
Let's reel it back in.
Right. Can we jump right into it because we posted a story. Well, you posted a story asking for people for some questions, and I have some that we're gonna just get into really, really quickly.
All right.
Okay. Easy stuff. Like we're on a date. How old? Well, not whatever. How old are you?
I am 42, but I'll be 43 next month.
Okay. Height and weight?
I am 5'10". I haven't weighed myself recently, but I'm probably somewhere around like the 155, 158 because we've had ice cream quite a few times this week.
Yeah, I guess somebody just wanted to know for like to compare them for clothing. Do you live in the city?
I don't live in the city. So I grew up in the city. We used to go to the city more often. And
what part of the city did you grow up in?
I grew up in Brooklyn.
Okay, right.
And then I moved up to the country. Or the suburbs when I was 15. So it's been quite a few years since I lived in the city. But we shoot a lot of our content in Beacon, which is probably one of the artsiest. I think it was called the artsiest like
in
little
the
city in the country.
Oh, really?
Like it was considered one of the top artsiest cities in the country, and it's a dope city. They have like we go there all the time, probably a couple times a week. They have a lot of like vintage shops. We always are talking about this because we love it. Even though I don't live there, I feel like I'm kind of part of the community.
Yeah, we go there all the time to shoot or just to walk around.
Yeah,
for
we sell
yummy food.
We sell some of I get a lot of clothes, so to recycle we work with another door in Beacon. Awesome owner, and
Hi, Andrea.
She does some of our stuff on consignment so we can make room for new clothes and put Nathan through college with that money. But anyway, we shoot there a lot, and it has like a city vibe. So I think people think because in my bio it says I come from Brooklyn, and then they see the city vibes, and they think I still live in the city.
I don't know if you hear crickets, birds, somebody mowing their lawn. We're in the Hudson Valley.
Yeah, we're in the Hudson Valley. But we do go to the city every so often. You know, as we're getting older, we are unfortunately not liking city life as much.
No, we're too cranky.
Yeah,
I have anxiety.
I'm a country boy. I might have grew up in Brooklyn, but I'm
what is it? Brooklyn Cowboy? What did that come from?
Concrete Cowboy?
Concrete cow. No, but didn't somebody call you Brooklyn Cowboy?
Oh, yes. A kid I grew up with, actually.
Oh,
He
that's a
called me
cute
Brooklyn
name.
Cowboy.
It's a cute name.
It is. Is that a helicopter or a plane thing?
Helicopter.
All right, we're back, baby.
All right, let's get back to the questions.
Yep.
All right, are you ready for this one?
Oh, the smirk.
Did you always have a lisp?
Yes, unfortunately. And it bothers me to this day. One of the main reasons I was nervous to do this podcast and nervous to do any type of speaking. If you guys see me do a reel where I'm speaking or whatever, just know that it was torture to get through it.
Not all of them. Give yourself some credit. A lot of them are torture. Not all of them
I'm
are.
going to say 90% of them are torture because I have a lisp. It's hard for me. I also have, I don't know if it's because of my lisp, but I get a lot of saliva in my mouth.
Yeah, he does. Sometimes when we're making out, I'm like, can you like swallow your spit before you kiss me? I know that sounds gross, but...
So I don't know if it's because the way I learned to move my tongue in my mouth to try and... This lisp that I have now, just know that there was a lot of therapy to get this lisp as good as it is. It was worse.
We've tried. We're like, me and Nathan will be in the car and we're like, when you say S's, your tongue should be at the bottom of your teeth.
Okay, great. So...
But I recently Googled for you. They do speech therapy for adults.
I would like to go back to because I want to be
know.
more comfortable speaking. I want to not have to worry about it. It's just something that's always been hard for me is to kind of like speak and get my thoughts out.
Yeah.
And because of that, gives me anxiety, which lately as I'm getting older, which we'll talk about on another podcast about our anxieties. So I have had my lisp my whole life. I've went to therapy for it. It bothers me. But 90% of the time I don't know it until it's time for me to talk or one of my coworkers makes fun of me at work.
Aww.
It's all right. It's part of the game.
But you don't care.
No.
Or do you care?
We skipped this whole thing where I wanted to give us a little bit about ourselves before we got into the podcast
okay.
so people know who I am.
It goes where it goes. But go ahead.
Okay. So for starters, I'm Eric from Blue Collar Prep.
No, I think you said that.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
so
Serena.
I'm still a union electrician full time.
Yep.
My wife handles all the contracts, emails.
He's my boss.
And she so that's our dynamic. She does all the editing and all that stuff, the day-to-day stuff. I come home, we work on projects when I get home, and then on the weekends and so on. So it's always been an interesting dynamic because now at this point, all my coworkers and everybody, they know what I do on this, I say on the side, but really it's probably full-time at this point.
Yeah.
Which is always interesting because, I work blue collar. That's where the name comes from. I work
They
with a
bust your
bunch of
balls
dudes.
about how you dress.
Oh, yeah. They don't get it. They don't get it, but they're like, as long as I'm doing my thing, everybody's happy for me. But on a job site, anything
But
goes.
honestly, what are they wearing? Like a Yankee tee and like baggy jeans. Well,
yeah.
whatever. You can't compare on the job site, right? Because you're there for work.
And this is, I think a lot of them have like the average dude style.
Yeah.
And it's not for me. A lot of people think I'm way too fucking extra. Like
sometimes you are too extra, even for me.
Yeah.
But
so
I like
they think I dress the way I dress just for followers.
No. You might try something that you wouldn't normally try.
Oh yeah, don't get me
style it.
Yeah, 100%. And there's a lot of failures.
But I love that.
A lot of failures with fashion. If you're not dressing like the norm and you're trying new things, there's going to be failures.
Yeah.
I have a lot of failures out there.
Oh, we did that reel once where you look back on outfits.
We probably could do another one and another one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things, sometimes you try trends, sometimes you fail. But I mean, that's what makes it fashion fun, right?
100%.
You try things, you step. I'm always been somebody who is trying to dress different than everybody else. I want to stand out.
There's no way somebody doesn't have a photo from like a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago where they're like, whoa, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
I'm sure even the most basic of dressers, they have to have something where they're
I don't know.
No?
Because like my friends and
looked the same.
and coworkers, yes, they dress the same and they have always dressed the same. Like Al, who's he's
venture.
in his 50s, he's not into like fashion. I wouldn't say he dresses bad. He dresses like a normal kind of like dad who's
like
in
a
construction.
regular
Like
dad
he's gonna
guy.
rock the Carhartt shirt that he wore to work.
Yeah.
He'll have another one clean that's not stained, and
Yeah.
he's wearing that when he's out and about.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Like
if
the
that's
other
what
day,
you
he
like,
actually
that's what
asked
you
me
like.
what I thought about bathing suits. Now,
Really? He wanted your opinion on a bathing
he
suit?
wanted my opinion on bathing
And what
suits.
did you tell him?
I
5 inch,
told him
7 inch, what?
I would never wear the bathing suits he got.
Board shorts.
They were board shorts, so they were longer.
Yeah.
Like most, I think, guys, and especially older guys, or even guys my age, they don't want that kneecap showing. Like, it might as well be a
kneecap,
breast.
okay.
Like, they're keeping them covered.
And and they're wearing underwear underneath, aren't they?
Let's get into that in a second. So they were for his vibe, and I could see almost all of my friends wearing the same type of thing. They were long board shorts. They covered the knee. They had the American flag, and they were camo. Super dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating. Like to me, if you're gonna go dad style, you can still do it in a cool kind of way, and I respect it. I love the American flag. I like camo. The length was a little too long for me, but
you keep going. I'm just checking the back.
I actually didn't think that it was that bad. But while we're on that subject about board shorts and underwear, drives me nuts. There is no point to wear a bathing suit or a board short.
No.
With underwear.
You're going to be drenched underneath, dripping underneath while your bathing suit's dry.
But I see it all the time. Nowadays, there's a lot of brands that if that's your thing, they have shorts that are almost like workout shorts where they have a liner inside. Yeah. I don't know how those work if they dry at the same time. But go that route. Or at this point, they might be swim underwear.
All right, let's go back a second. While you're talking about shorts, somebody asked you what kind of shorts are in style right now.
Ooh, that's interesting, right?
Not bathing suit, just shorts.
Yeah.
I know fall's right around the corner, but some people are still shopping.
Question. I was thinking about this the other day while I was driving because a lot of times when I'm wearing shorts, the content doesn't do as good.
No, but your pool party outfit did well.
So I don't know if that means people don't like my outfits. They're just not for everybody, like with the shorts.
Yeah.
Or if I know a lot of guys don't like to wear shorts.
So funny you should say that. That guy on TikTok, Andrew Klein, who reposted you for Summer Style, said he's not scared to wear shorts.
Yeah.
So is he saying that because a lot of guys are?
I think a lot of guys don't like shorts. Maybe they have too thick legs, too skinny legs. Maybe it's just like.
So what are you wearing?
Tough guys don't wear shorts. Like you don't see like Western style shorts. Like when I'm looking for Western inspiration.
So what do you look for in shorts? Because he wants to know what he should get.
So for me, I used to like a shorter short, and I still don't mind a shorter short, but it needs to be like a very retro vintage style. Like Dandy Del Mar shorts to me hit the spot. They're very retro. They got like kind of like a surfer retro vibe, which is to me the perfect summer style, especially with the shirts they have. Some of them even have like a little bit of a Western flair, like that terry cloth outfit I got from that has like a very Western type of they have great prints. Their bathing suit right now is my favorite bathing suit that I own, and I just love all their pieces.
It's like casual, their pieces, right? Casual, but still look freaking cool.
So the problem with me with shorter shorts that are not bathing suit shorts, because my bathing suit shorts I don't mind as much them being short. I want my bathing suit shorts. But like I have two pairs of shorts that are probably some of my favorite shorts.
What are the brands that you like?
I think they're your favorite shorts too.
Honor the Gift?
No, not Honor the Gift. What's the...
but those are a good pair.
Yes. What's the brown and black pair that I have? Numero 21.
Numero 21 and Honor the Gift.
Numero 21, which is, I guess, for me, it's on a higher price. I got them on sale, obviously, because that's what I do. From Ukes.
Okay.
Those are two of my favorite shorts, but I don't like how they look when I'm sitting down. Which, I guess...
You don't want your balls hanging out.
Not my balls are not hanging out. They're nice and
one time we were shooting content and your leg was like this.
I think my underwear.
Your leg was like this, and then I showed you the content after the fact, and you're like, no, because there was too much thigh showing.
There's a lot of thigh, and honestly, that was the first thing when and not that I judge my content by guys at work, but it was the first thing they called out was like how short my shorts were, and it was because it was a picture you shot of me, and they ride up because they were a weird cut. They're not super short, but they're a weird cut where they didn't have a lot of leg, so it was like kind of like crotch and then a little bit of leg,
and then you see the white of your
thigh.
So
when I sat, it just to me it didn't look masculine.
So did you answer the question?
I'm still getting there,
but we want to say
so right now, besides the like retro style kind of shorts that I like, I've been liking a flowier like khaki type of short. Like you had said, Honor the Gift, which I had never heard of before I found these. I've been searching for similar ones. They remind me of I don't know how you pronounce it, ALD. I am Leon Dior.
Oh, okay.
They remind me of that. They remind me of
their prep short.
Yep. They remind me of About the Blank shorts where they're kind of like About Blank. They're very like they have some length to it. They're very flowy and soft.
And they're only $80.
Yep.
I don't know if that's. I mean, that seems decent.
Yeah, I don't know if they were on sale for $80 or if they were $80.
No, that's the regular price.
And I got them for $50. Yeah. I know I got them on sale. I'm a sales shopper too.
Okay.
So I really like those.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did you ever get those Land's End shorts off of Amazon?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Those look similar.
I'm gonna order them this week, and we'll talk about them on the podcast next weekend.
Okay.
But I also did two pairs of pants, Gale Paris, which I got off of Ukes. I've never heard of them either before I found them on. Those are probably one of my favorite. They're like have a knife length. They have pleats. So I look for pleats in shorts too. Pleats, as long as it's a flowy pleat, I like better. Though I do have some stiff ones that look cool too. I think that's what I look for in shorts. I mean, it's so hard. I think you almost have to like kind of figure out what the vibe is. Because even last year I was struggling. I didn't know what shorts I didn't like. I felt like this year I kind of dialed it in, and now I know that I like a longer, flowier short with a Birkenstock. And then really you could just style it with anything: a t-shirt, a button down, a flowy button down, which is
all right. Random question. Sorry, you're losing me. I started dazing off. How big is your closet?
My closet is huge. We converted a spare bedroom.
It's a room.
Yeah, we converted we had a spare bedroom.
Tell them what it used to be called first.
The shoe room.
The sneaker room.
The sneaker room.
Because you were a sneakerhead.
I was a sneakerhead. I'm a sneakerhead that doesn't like sneakers anymore. Like, I still am constantly looking online at sneakers, and I struggle with like wanting to buy them, but then being like, am I actually going to wear them?
No.
They had all these sneakers. I've since sold a whole bunch of them, but now we put some racks on the wall to have some nice racks.
Yes.
Going across the whole wall, and then I got some hats hanging.
A dresser in there.
A dresser for my clothes now.
A nice cute checkered rug.
A checkered rug, and now then the whole closet. We just turned my closet into like where I keep my shoes and boots, and then I also got some extra boots sitting on the floor. I got a shit ton of clothes, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely overboard on the clothes and
where
jackets.
can someone get clothes like you? Just rattle off a top couple places where you shop.
So I shop on Ukes a lot because I like finding name brands for less.
Yes.
You know, so I'm always
name brands
looking.
for less, that's Marshall's.
That is Marshall's. That's another place I like to shop. So I'm a sale shopper. I usually don't buy really too many clothes.
I know. You would think, looking at his outfits, right, that like he's a big spender. He will wait for a sale. He'll search multiple websites to find a sale.
Yeah,
he needs some
I'm out there doing work.
He needs some kind of discount to justify.
That might be the Jewish in me. I need that discount, man, to make me feel like I'm getting over on you.
Or, which is crazy to me, you do something where you do that Affirm, where you break it up into payments. I'm like, what the hell is the difference? But mentally, he's only
mentally
paying.
I'm good. If I could get no interest and I could pay this pair of pants off in 4 payments, I'm gonna do it.
He shops whatever he.
So anyway, I'll shop on Amazon. So I pride myself. I mean, I don't think about this as much anymore, but I always prided myself on trying to like make dope ass outfits for like a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Now obviously my taste has changed since I was able to do that, so now I'm into boots, but there's still ways you can get cheap. I like boots from Lux MX. I like Lucchese. I mean, those kind of boots from the First, which I'm wearing right now, those I'm usually shopping on their website.
Yeah.
But Marshall, I tell you what, right now, if
you're missing the biggest one where you go like almost every day, you're checking it every day, every other day.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, Facebook.
He's a big thrifter. I know, but we got to keep it moving.
I like thrifting. So thrifting is, I think, by the far the coolest. But I think Amazon's dope too. Like
100%.
If you could find brands like Wrangler. I mean, obviously you can't find all the brands out there, but brands like Wrangler and Levi's or Scully. There we go.
It's the spit. Swallow the spit.
Amazon is a great place for those things because if you don't like it, you can return it and you don't even have to like do much. You know what I mean? Like I'm all about that. I'm always looking for free shipping wherever I'm going. Like,
I love Amazon.
And free return shipping if you can.
And we love vintage stores and thrifting.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace.
That's kind of been a hobby of ours.
Marshalls. Check Marshalls.
But Marshalls is dope. That's where I started shopping.
We did.
And I still do it because a lot of people ask where I get floral shirts from.
Yeah.
And Marshalls is a great spot to do that because you could get a nice button-down shirt for anywhere from $13 to $30. And what's great is if you wear it... Are you kidding me?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I gotta pee.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. We had a little technical difficulties here. We're still learning as we go here.
It's okay. We figured it out.
So where were we?
We're going to jump right back into another question we got. What would you say to people who want to dress like you but don't think it works for their body or they're insecure?
That's interesting, right? Because, I mean, body type is always difficult to know what's going to work for somebody's body type. But somebody could definitely dress like me with a bigger body type, and people are doing it right now. I wish I could remember his name.
Yeah, there's content creators out there of all different sizes. I mean, you might get the outfit idea from Eric, but maybe you just need to see it on somebody, a different frame.
There's a guy who I recently followed, and he followed me.
Same style?
Same kind of style. He's a little bit bigger, and he rocks the out of it.
All right, well, while you're looking, is there one thing that you wear that you still feel insecure about?
What do I wear that I still feel insecure about?
I know the answer. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Cowboy hat.
Oh my God, yes. God damn it. Cowboy hats are probably one of my favorite accessories to wear. But goddamn, do I feel insecure because I live in New York. You're not seeing, unless you go to like a big county fair, you're not seeing anybody with a cowboy hat. And I love wearing it. Again, when I wear, I don't even know if it's another culture, but style or whatever, it's all love. I wear this because I love the culture. I love everything about it. I like the style. But when I wear cowboy hats, man, I get hate.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hate. Talk about how I'm not country enough. People are laughing at me because I live in New York.
I'm sure Stetson didn't make... I mean, maybe they originated for them, but they're not continuing to make cowboy hats just for cowboys.
No.
I don't understand.
I work with these brands because they want people like me showing how everybody can wear a cowboy hat.
For every
day. These people want everybody wearing a cowboy hat.
I think actually, even jumping back to cowboy boots, Alvi's, their campaign was like everybody every day or something. It wasn't just like cowboys in the West.
Yeah. But it's not just like whatever people commenting, whatever, it comes with the territory.
Yeah,
people are gonna hate. That doesn't bother me so much. That stuff bothers me more because like, who the are you to comment on me? I don't even know you. Like I never ever post hate out there.
No.
Because like, for what? Why put
to make somebody feel like shit?
Why put that energy out there? For me, it's more like when I wear a cowboy hat in Beacon or anywhere, you could just feel people staring at you. It's an interesting piece.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, who the hell is this guy? And where is he from? Because he obviously is not from around here.
Why is he wearing a cowboy hat?
So it's like when I'm walking around, I could just feel eyes on me. That makes me feel insecure.
But you've worn them for a while now. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, because I feel like the one I wear from Wild Hats is not like a true cowboy hat. Like when I wear a true cowboy hat is when I feel insecure. Which is an odd thing, right? Because I'm a very insecure person, and that's why I think I like to dress nice, because it makes me feel confident.
But you do dress more unique than the average person.
I know. So
how come no other...
It almost backfires in me in a way, because I do dress differently, so I feel like people are then maybe looking at me or whatever. I get more comments than if I were to dress.
Flares and bell bottoms, you feel fine wearing those out?
No, I think some flares. More like bell bottoms, I definitely feel a little insecure. Light flares.
Not insecure. You feel good about yourself. You're just like thinking.
I can feel people's eyes on me and judging me. And I also know I'm going to get my balls broken. Yeah. And I know it's all love, but when you're insecure about something and then you get your balls broken, it does make you like.
And it doesn't help if you have a douchebag that yells out the window, like of a car, which is the weirdest thing.
100%. I get dudes yelling at me out of windows if I'm shooting or whatever.
But some people show love.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people out there. I got to tell you, the black folks are the ones that show love to me the most.
They really do.
They really do. I feel like they respect the swag.
Yeah.
So shout out to all my black followers.
I wanted to mention that because I notice sometimes in your comments or DMs they're like, oh, I wish I could dress like you, but I could never. But
I feel like until you start dressing like that, you always feel that way.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I feel like I could. You have to find a way to tailor it to you and start off small.
Yeah.
To get there, like just buy a pair of WRANGLER Ranchers, right?
Yeah.
They're just a good fitting pant.
100%.
Oh, Brandon, is that the guy's name? I really want to.
But yeah, like if you say you.
Here we go.
Okay, go.
So Dr. DJ's Heart, Daniel Lee Jordan. My man he's not like a super big dude.
This is on Instagram?
Yeah, but he's a bigger dude. He wears a lot of Wranglers. He got like a Western vibe to it, and he rocks the out of it, and I respect it, man. I tell you what, I love his energy. He's always smiling, and like right now I'm looking at all denim fit, Western vibes, big buckle, some snakeskin boots.
Somebody wants a different body frame that they can get a vibe from.
I think you got to find a way to style it for your body type, and maybe you don't. Maybe you just got to go a little baggier on the clothes or something like that.
True.
Like, it's hard for me to really say without being able to physically like style somebody, because I've never been like a bigger dude. You know what I'm saying? I have been bigger in my life.
Maybe you
should
really style somebody dude. Here. Who could we have that's like bigger? I don't know. That's for another time and place.
I think I could do it. You just go with the like similar pieces, like what I'm wearing right now. A bigger dude could definitely wear.
100%.
You just got to find the sizing that's right, like where it's not too tight but not overly big. I think that's going to be. I think fit is going to be everything.
Yeah, that's the case with anybody.
And then be confident.
Yes.
And that's hard when you're trying something that like is new for you. Like I still, for some reason, I'm not super confident in suits. Like that is something I've always been trying to like. I would like to get into wearing suits more.
But where? If you're going to the right place with the right occasion, you feel fine. Of course, you're not going to walk down the sidewalk in a suit.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I haven't mastered on how to make the suit vibe that I want work for me yet.
Oh, like what's his name?
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name.
Alex Musica?
Oh, Alex Musica.
Alex something?
My man, first off, Alex, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't want to f it up. Yeah.
I'm going to have to put a lot of bleeps in, can you?
I don't think, do you have to? I thought
yes.
it was free range here.
No, I think you can get demonetized.
What?
I think you can. I'm not sure.
God.
I'll have to ask my son. He knows all about the monetization on YouTube.
So anyway, Alex Musica, who is now, I guess, like a stylist for the stars, because I see him making suits for all these famous
you love
people.
His suit style.
My God, man. So the suits he makes is sick, but when he personally wears the suit, his swag is so on point. Like, I would love to transition into that kind of style. Not maybe like leave the rest of the style, because I still like the Western and rocker vibes, but like I definitely would love to get into that. And I just haven't been able to figure out like how to get the pant length correct. And maybe it's because I'm always trying to figure out how to get like my suit where I could wear boots and shoes, and maybe that's just not possible.
Yeah.
Maybe you just
but when
need
you
to
got the suit from Nordstrom, I thought it looked awesome. I loved it.
Yes and no. Like I feel like it was a beautiful suit, and I feel like that looked okay. I didn't love the way like the boot fit with the pant lengths. And that's another thing. I think for me it was like finding a tailor that knows the vibe you're going for is hard.
Yeah.
Like the dude was old school. He was telling me like I like my pant a little bit higher. He's telling me no, I'm not wearing the pants right and stuff, and then to lower. And maybe he was right to a certain point, I guess.
Yeah.
But you gotta find somebody who fits your vibe that could, I think, tailor the pant for the style you're looking for, which I haven't mastered yet. Which I would love to. Hopefully this year, 2024, coming in strong.
All right, we're gonna get back to this first podcast. It's kind of like all over the place, but you know why? Because we asked for questions, we got questions, and I wanted you to answer the questions. So that's kind of why it's all over the place.
I feel like I'm speaking confidently, which I'm just good. I don't
you
care what the I'm talking about, but as long as it's coming out where and hopefully I don't look back and be like, God damn, you sound like a dummy. But
okay, can we talk about what you're wearing today, Eric?
Yes, I'm not going to stand up because I'm not going to be out of it. But I'm wearing my favorite. Let me not get it out of the microphone. So I'm wearing my favorite WRANGLER Rancher pants. Actually, probably my favorite color too, because I love the brown as well. I think it goes with a lot of my styles really well. It's definitely my favorite, the most versatile pant you can wear.
Don't go too deep into them. We're going to go into that.
Okay, after. Then I'm also wearing another one of my favorite brands from the first boots. I love these boots so much. H-Bar-C jacket, which is so sick. Another one of my favorite brands. I feel like I'm going to say that about everything.
That's all right.
I need to get more pieces from H-Bar-C because the way their clothes fit
it's such a vibe.
It's super unique cut. Then I'm wearing a whole bunch of jewelry from Clocks and Colors. I don't know if you guys could see. It's very far away. John Hardy, Fossil, the bracelet you found me in Grand Cayman. Yeah, with the wedding band.
Oak and Luna.
Not Oak and Luna.
Where did we get them from?
I have no idea.
Shoot, we have our
matching wedding bands.
What is this? Our anniversary date. Because we always forget.
And then I'm wearing, I don't know if they can see it, but I'm wearing a belt I picked up from, I believe, Facebook Marketplace, and then a little clip that I like to throw on there for a little extra pizzazz.
Somebody asked about that today, actually, where they could get it.
Pony Express, man. She makes some kick-ass, like, silver jewelry and little things like this. I'm not sure what this was meant for. I think it was actually a key ring that I use kind of just as an extra accessory off my belt loop.
Hat.
The hat, Stetson, another
Necklaces.
one of my favorite brands. The necklace is from Diggs & Sal.
Yep.
I love the turquoise. I like how it matches the Clocks and Colors turquoise ring.
I think somebody asked recently, those are both the 24-inch length. It comes into 22 and 24, and they wanted to know exactly that one, because they like how it hung.
Cool. You'll have to look back and tell me what they are.
No, it is. I'm telling you.
Oh, you're telling me. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 24-inch. And then the daddy necklace. From Oak and Luna.
From Oak and Luna, which I was looking today needs to be cleaned a little bit. It looked a little mucky.
And not that I'm just wearing flares, and not that this is about me, but...
Let's talk about you for a minute, though.
Hold on.
Okay.
You're the one that turned me on to cowboy boots. And we found these thrifting for what, like $30?
Oh my God, man.
Lucchese.
Is that the find of the century?
And I wear them all the time. They're so comfortable. I love that they're beat in.
Yeah.
So, women, you can wear...
My wife has some dope ass style, and it's effortless.
But I'm usually SLOB kebab, sweats.
So she has two different SLOB kebabs, if we're talking about it. She has like I'm just at home SLOB kebab, which we're not going to talk about. But then she has this like casual like sweat style, like I'm still like a slob. I'm just going to throw on sweatpants, and she looks dope. Like
bum chic.
Bum chic is what I like to call it. But when I try to like throw on some sweatpants and just look, I don't look cute.
No, you do. You look cute. You do.
So,
You do. I think a lot of women like a guy in like sweatpants and just like a tee, hat backwards. Apparently, that's like a thing on TikTok. Oh, as soon as they put their hat backwards and blah 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 blah.
You think they still feel that way about like a 43-year-old dude with the hat backwards? I mean,
I think so. They're
it.
talking about their husbands with that.
Because I'm very curious, because I have found that though you get my style and you like my style, a lot of my friends' wives, I don't know if they all get my style. Like, I think
Really?
they're, in their minds, like, their husbands...
One time somebody asked me, oh, you dress Eric, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no.
Somebody said that at work the other day, that they
I don't
said, yeah,
dress
but your
you.
wife picks out the outfits. I'm like, she does not pick out my outfits. My
No.
wife does not pick out my outfits. There's been days where, like, I'm struggling and I might say, like, hey, babe, I'm having a hard time right now, like, making it work.
Or
like,
if we're
can you come
working with a
give?
brand, sorry to cut you off, working with a brand for a specific item that maybe you wouldn't have been picked out, but we're helping them promote it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give you.
I'll always
my
ask her input. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I don't throw on an outfit without going, hey, babe, what do you think? But I also know there's certain pieces that I love that she is not a fan of, and it's like I can't even ask her because I know she's just going to be like, nah.
Where were we going? Oh, you were talking about your outfit. So we're going to wrap this up with one of the probably the most asked questions.
Yeah.
The item you get asked about the most with everything. The reels, the posts, everything that gets the most love. And what item do you think that is?
The Wrangler Rancher?
The Wrangler Rancher,
Wrangler
which you're
Rancher.
wearing. So spill the tea. Sizing, colors you have.
Spill the beans?
Spill the tea.
Isn't it spill the beans?
I think it's the tea. Maybe women say tea and men say beans. Fucking spill the beans. Sounds like stupid.
So do you think spill the tea sounds better?
Yeah, it sounds cute.
Okay.
I don't even know. Whatever.
Anyway, so what do you want to know? You want to know everything about the Rancher?
Yeah,
Is that what we're doing?
do they fit true to size?
No, the Wrangler Ranchers do not fit true to size. I go up two sizes.
2 sizes.
I'm normally like a 31 pant. I used to think I was a 30. I'm realizing that the 30 is
2
just too
sizes
tight.
up in the waist only.
Waist only. So I wear, so I'm 155 to 160 pounds. Maybe I can get down a little, fluctuate between those areas. I'm trying not to go above 160. Anyway, I'm 5'10", and I wear normally a 31 pant is majority of the pants I wear a 31, or I go to 32 if they don't have a 31. I wear a 33 with my Wrangler Ranchers and a 31 length. I will wear a size 30 if I can't. Like recently I just... Length.
Okay.
Like I just got a pair of, I forget the wine color. For some reason they stopped making the 31 length. So I got a 30. 32 I guess would have been ideal, and then to get them hemmed. But I have a pile of clothes already that I'm waiting to get hemmed, and it ends up not happening. And I don't mind if the pant is a little shorter. I know some people might not like it. I don't mind because it just shows off a little bit more of my boot. Maybe even makes me look a little taller. Like,
so
I'm not
just
hating
to
on it.
reiterate, size up, 2 sizes in the waist,
yeah.
get your regular length.
Regular length. And to
Okay.
me, they're the perfect pant. Like,
Yeah.
if there had to be one pant that ruled them all,
Yeah.
it would be the
You
Wrangler
could wear them
Rancher.
every day.
Yeah, I could wear them
What's
every
the
day.
material?
I think they're polyester.
They are
A
polyester.
polyester,
I
which a
asked
lot
you,
of
I knew the
people
answer.
don't... A lot of people don't like the feeling of polyester, and I get it if you're not used to it. I don't mind it.
It's like a dress pant,
It's
right?
no, it's
little
definitely
stiffer?
a little stiffer. It could feel like a little maybe itchy
But
to
that's
some
why
people.
you like them, right?
That is why I like them, because it is stiffer. It keeps the shape.
You got a fly on your head.
Fly on my head?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to let that go. So it's a little stiffer, which keeps its shape. They fall perfectly. They're to me, they're slimming.
Yes.
And they just...
You like this? What does it say on the front?
Pleat?
Is it a pleat?
Is there a pleat? Oh, yeah.
Crease.
Is
Not a pleat. Pleat's like sewn in, I think. That's a crease.
Okay, so it has a nice crease to it, and I think because they're versatile, you could dress them up, you can casual it down with a t-shirt.
Even though it's more of like it's a Western. You've done vintage with them, right?
Yeah, I've done rocker. Like vibes with it. I've dressed them up, wore them with like a suit.
Oh, a suit. Yep.
So I mean, they're so versatile, and they're such a great price point.
Yeah.
I think right now they're $50, but I feel like I got mine for 30 something.
Do you own every color?
I own almost every color.
Yeah.
There's a couple colors that they don't have anymore. I email the people that we've done partnerships with Wrangler in the past. So we've done partnerships with Wrangler, so I have a couple contacts, and I don't know if they're from Wrangler, I don't remember, or if they're part of an advertising team, but I keep saying, like, throw out more colors.
Yeah.
I get asked about these pants more than anything. They sell out all the time, I feel like.
It's
like, let's
listed
get
on their
some-
website as a bestseller.
And I know they're a Western brand, but let's get some fun colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, let's throw out a pair of red. Like straight
Rust?
up red. Get a rust. Let's get white.
Can we get yellow
You
for
get me in a
spring,
pair
or is that
of-
too?
I would rock a yellow.
I know you will.
You give me a color, I'm rocking them.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see these in
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
What about a two-tone?
Oh, like the collab they just did with Mini Rodini for
Mini
the kids.
Rodini, yeah, do that for men's.
And for women, I think a woman asked you once before, what about, I need to try them on again, because I think I tried them once and they weren't bad, but for me, I prefer
Well,
a
you
higher...
tried my pants on.
Yeah.
Well, you got to try your size.
Oh, that's true. Oh, how's the rise
She
on
rocked
it?
them. I tell you, I saw she wore them, and they looked awesome. They look super like Western vibe to them. And another thing that I love about them is the way they fall on the boot. I want to leave that out
Yeah.
there. Like if you're like dabbling with like flares and you want to get into flares, but you're like, I don't know if they're too much. Obviously, the Wrangler Rancher isn't a flare, but
It's a
they
boot
come
cut.
off like a slight flare because
Yeah.
they're so slimming, and then you have that like boot cut that falls perfectly on the boot.
How would you say the rise is? High rise, low rise, mid rise?
Be
Is
honest
it
with
above
you-
your belly button?
Right now they are. Yes, they're always above my belly button.
It is, so that's kind of
Is that-
high.
Yes, I would say they're probably high, mid, high.
But
rise.
weird, when I tried yours on, they did not go above my belly button, so it's more of like a mid. We have
Maybe I pull
different
mine up.
torso lengths,
Yeah.
whatever. Either way, you love them. Size up. It even says it on the website. Customer
Yeah, I
say
feel like
run
every
small.
person should have a pair of Wrangler Ranchers in
Yeah.
their wardrobe.
So we need to actually wrap this up for today. I know we were kind of all over the place, but I don't know. Comment
Yeah.
below. Let us know what you liked,
Yeah,
what you didn't
some
like.
other subjects, you know.
For the next couple, we'll like get a clear-cut topic and maybe dive into that a little more. What do you want to hear from him? Do you like the randomness? I don't know.
Yeah, I know a lot of people always ask me too about like my workout regimen and my
Oh,
eating
yeah.
and stuff. So maybe in the next couple episodes we'll talk about that. Not that I'm in a super like fit shape, and I definitely fluctuate.
You're very fit, especially for a 42-year-old.
I think you're very fit
Dad.
and my very fit. We have two different spectrums, but thank you very much. But we'll definitely get into that soon.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people always asking me
You know
about
what a lot
that.
of people ask? I know we're wrapping it up, but they want to know where you get your fashion inspo from. Can you say, like, just really quickly? Anything?
That's so hard for me, man. I gotta tell you, I feel like I'm almost oblivious to that kind of stuff. Like I'm not somebody who like thinks about it a lot.
You don't think about... Yeah.
I'm not.
There's
I don't.
not much going on.
Yeah, there's not a lot happening up here. I don't actually very often, even though I look at people's accounts, I don't know if I'm searching like inspiration. I
So
would
you
say,
just pull an outfit out of your ass.
yeah, I would definitely say the one person that I do look a lot for inspo is Ralph Lauren.
Okay.
Because-
Ralph, excuse me, what?
Oh, Ralph Lauren.
Thank you.
I got corrected.
What's his name?
Ralph Lauren?
No, the guy that...
Mr. Professor, what's his name?
PR professor.
PR
He's like,
professor.
he's not French. It's Ralph Lauren.
Yep. So Ralph Lauren, because I like the Western Americana vibes. I just think his style is just overheating again.
Sorry about that. We had another technical difficulty. I know. I'll get my shit together next time. But anyway, this first one was a little all over the place, but we wanted it to be that way because we asked for your questions and I wanted to make sure I relayed them to you to get the answers. So that's why it was kind of all over the place. But next time we'll probably have a more bigger topic maybe, but who knows? We just go where it goes, right?
Yeah.
So let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want him to talk about more. And if you have any like cute names for our podcast, because I have no clue. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not like the bum, but you're like the style guru, and I'm just like the little nerd behind the computer.
We'll think about it. This
We'll
was
think
kind
about
of not last minute. We knew we wanted to do
Yeah.
it, but like us getting our shit together was kind of like
100%.
last minute.
And it's a way for you to answer all the comments you get, DMs, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and a little practice with me speaking in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Maybe get over some of my jitters that I've had.
Yeah.
for...
No, you did good, babe.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Hopefully you guys like it. Make sure you guys follow along. Hit the follow button. Subscribe. I'm not sure
Subscribe.
what happens.
I'm not sure what that is. All right, guys. Till the next one.
Yeah.
Ooh, the lighting is not looking good.
I'm not sitting like everybody. I'm mounting.